everybody, it's Katie again. I got my call today from my surgeon's office that they officially have received a letter stating that I am good to go. I know I said last week that I got my approval, that was, or my date, my surgery date, that was a tentative date to make sure that I had a date. So as soon as I got my approval, they said that they could do the surgery sooner than June 26th. I opted to have that same date. I need some time to get things in order around my house, things that I need to get done, because I don't know how you guys are. I'm having trouble with this camera today. My family is the type of family where you have surgery, they're over at your house a lot, making sure that you're fed, and which won't really help me much, but it'll help for the boys since I won't be able to cook for a while. But I want the house to look nice, you know. I have been doing some decorating this week. We just moved here a year ago. It'll be a year in July, which I can't believe it's already been a year. But we have no decorating in our house. It has been a blank canvas for a year, and I hate it. Like, I want it to look nice. The only decor that is even in this room, I don't even like. I don't know if you can see up here this nasty border. Yeah, it's not mine. It was here when we bought the place. So I'm trying to get, I did a wall quote with my Cricut. For those of you that don't know what a Cricut is, it's a personal cutting system that cuts paper and different things with letters and shapes and stuff. It's a scrapbooking thing, which I'm obsessed with. I love my Cricut. So I did a wall quote with vinyl lettering, and it was really easy. I was really surprised. I got that done. I went out to do a little preliminary shopping for some things that I knew I was going to want, that I knew that I could have right after the surgery. Amelia has her famous Frappuccino shake. So I went out to get the Taster's Choice. Well, our Walmart didn't have the can that she shows on her video when she shows how to make it. But they did have little pre-measured out individual servings of the instant coffee, which I just thought was perfect. You know, I could pop them in my purse if I had to make a shake on the go. I thought it was a pretty good idea. Also, when I had my son, he stopped nursing at like 7 months, so he still had to take formula. So I am getting, I'm not sure if any of you have the children that use formula, but I'm sure there's some out there. They have little individual portioned out compartments, and then you move the little hole around and you can dump out the right amount of formula for one bottle. Well, you can use it the same way for your protein shakes. So I'm going to get that. I got my personal blender, which works wonderful. We've made some fat-free milkshakes, which surprisingly aren't that bad. Trying to keep the weight gain to a minimum, because they said that they don't want you to gain any weight right before the surgery. They can halt the process if you do. And with my disorder, I usually gain about 5 pounds a month. So I'm trying to prevent that as much as possible this month. Although it is tempting to go out and get the last supper syndrome going, but I'm trying to be good. We don't have my protein supplement yet, and I still need to get my vitamins. I've just gone by what other people have said that they thought worked out really well for them. So I'm really going to try and get that done relatively quickly because I know that I need to have that right as soon as I come home. Not much else to talk about today. I don't know. I didn't really do anything today. I worked, but even that was kind of minimal for normal. We went and played putt-putt. A strenuous job, let me tell you. Abe made it home. I don't know if I think I said that in my last video. And his stepdad is doing fine still. Sue lost 13 pounds this week, which brought her grand total for a month and a week to 64 pounds. That's not a normal weight loss. For some it is, for their first month and a week of gastric bypass surgery. She was a pretty extreme case. She had a pretty up there BMI. It was over 80. So she's going to have a lot more rapid weight loss than I would. She swears that I'm going to have that fast. I don't see that happening. I've heard some people it takes them a year to get 100 pounds off, which is perfectly fine with me. Oh my god, 100 pounds. I can't even fathom my life 100 pounds lighter. It's been a long time since I was 100 pounds lighter. I had a very rough day yesterday with the PCOS. I, around 5 o'clock in the evening, started having some pretty bad pelvic pain that went clear to my back. And it was hard because the baby wanted me to hold him, and I have to lift him up to put him on the toilet to pee, and it's so painful. And even talking about it now, I can feel it. It's terrible. And I can't really deal with much more of it. So I'm really hoping that this does alleviate even some of that issue. Yeah, it's been kind of slow around here, which is nice. I need a few moments of peace before my life really gets shaken up. And that's only just under 6 weeks away. 6 weeks, people. 6 weeks. I can't believe it. I never thought that it would go nearly this fast. But it's how it's going, so I'm just gonna have to roll with it. I'm scared to death, but I know, it's like as soon as I get that scared feeling out of the way, I start reasoning with myself, saying, this is what you need to do, this is why things have gone so perfectly. I was worried about funding, and that has been taken care of. For the couple weeks that I'm going to be off of work, it's been completely taken care of. I don't have to worry about that anymore. The only thing that I fear is if something were to happen to me, which, that could happen getting my tonsils taken out. That could happen, you know, anytime. Complications can happen. And it's just something you have to get over. And I will get over it. I'll be fine. It's just coming to grips with the fact that my life is never going to be the same again. But I don't like the way things are now. I love my family, don't get me wrong, but I don't like the way my body is. It's fighting me. So maybe things not being the same at all isn't so bad. I'm pretty sure it won't be that bad. They say once you get past that first month, you're going to be okay. So wish me luck, keep your chin up, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good night.